How close was Lee Harvey Oswald to JFK before the assassination? Have you ever wondered just how closely Harvey Oswald was to President John F. Kennedy before that tragic day in November 1963? Let's unpack the details surrounding this pivotal moment in history. On November 22, 1963, President Kennedy was traveling in a motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas, when he was shot. The official investigation, led by the Warren Commission, concluded that Oswald acted alone, firing 3 shots from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository building. Now, when we talk about proximity, it is essential to clarify that Oswald never had any personal connection with Kennedy. They had never met, and there was no direct interaction between them. Oswald's only connection to Kennedy on that fateful day was his physical position in the Book Depository building. This location gave him a clear view of the motorcade as it passed below, but there was no face-to-face encounter. Oswald's background adds an interesting layer to this story. He was a former United States Marine who had lived in the Soviet Union and held Marxist beliefs. In the weeks leading up to the assassination, his activities caught the attention of United States intelligence agencies. This was particularly true after a trip he made to Mexico City, where he visited both the Soviet and Cuban embassies. While some documents suggest that Oswald was under surveillance, there is no evidence that he had any direct contact with Kennedy or his inner circle. From a 1960s nostalgia perspective, the image of Oswald as a lone figure acting from a distance fits the era's fascination with Cold War intrigue. The idea that an ordinary person could change the course of history from a 6th-floor window captures the unsettling mood of the time. The lack of a clear motive or personal connection between Oswald and Kennedy only fueled speculation and conspiracy theories, which became a defining feature of the 1960s. In practical terms, Oswald was about 60 yards away from Kennedy during the shooting, which is roughly 180 feet. This distance was close enough for a skilled rifleman to take him, but for enough that he could remain unseen until after the shots were fired. The aftermath of the assassination, including Oswald's own murder by Jack Ruby and the subsequent investigations, left many questions unanswered. The official story of a lone gunman clashed with public doubt, a sentiment that echoed throughout the 1960s. The Kennedy assassination became a symbol of lost innocence, a moment frozen in time that still evokes strong emotions for those who lived through it. So, to answer the question, Lee Harvey Oswald was never personally close to John F. Kennedy before the assassination. His only connection was the physical proximity allowed by his position in the Book Depository on that fateful day. The enduring mystery of the event and its place in 1960s culture stem from the shocking nature of the act itself and the unanswered questions it left behind.